Hello, hi everyone. How are you doing? Hope everyone's doing good there. So, all right, let's. Okay, class. How you all are doing? Are you excited to learn today? To learn website developer for corporate websites. So, one second. Okay, all right. So if you are ready, you can type 111 so that I know everyone is ready to begin the class. Okay, nice. All right, let me create a poll. Let's see who tried setting up the project. Right, Peter, Faye. Okay, come on, guys. Who tried setting up the project? Come on, vote in the poll. Did you complete, or is it in halfway? Are you stuck, or gonna try soon? Or check in your chat and vote your answer. Who tried setting up the project? Only one person. Okay, what are the things that we require to set up the project? First, we need, yes, setting up React, Tailwind CSS. This is what we learned in last class, right? So in last week, we learned on how to set up the project, and I just briefly explore about the flow bit and all that. And this week, we're gonna develop like the navigation bar, home pages. We develop few. Next class, we'll continue the balance. All right. Looks like only one person has completed. Three of them is halfway. Another three is like soon. All right, guys. So, what are the things that's required to set up the project? First, we need npm, right? So you need to install Node.js, and we need Git environment, set up the React, and we require Tailwind CSS. Right. Okay, React router is optional. React router is optional. Like depends whether you want to. Uh, for today's project, I will teach both. Okay, no worries. Right? Maybe in the next class, I'll teach about the React router. Today, we'll be focusing on React scroll because we're gonna develop one page profile. So we don't really need React router. And JS with React. So these are the things that we require. And today we'll be learning about how to set up React scroll because one page. So we just need to scroll between the sections. All right. So we're not really routing to different pages. Right. So no worries. We'll quick we will go through a quick recap of our previous class. So I'll try to reset the project because last week I wasn't really feeling well. So I think I can give a better explanation today. And also feel free to unmute and ask questions. And also you can ask questions in chat. Okay, sometime if I didn't answer the question, you can just unmute and let me know. Right. So okay, right class. So before we begin, we open our Visual Studio Code and share the screen. Okay, let me open the folder corporate side. Yes, I'll reset. Let me share the screen. My screen visible? Are you able to see my screen? Right, fantastic. Okay, all right. So today I've recreated a new folder, okay, because I want to go through again on how to set up, okay. And guys, and one more is, please, do you know why we name this workshop as Learn by Doing? Because when it comes to programming, when we watch a tutorial, even when we join a workshop or something, at first we will think that we understand. We will have the confidence and motivation that, oh my God, this is so easy, we can do. All right, that's all. But then when you start doing, you'll have a lot of blockers. You maybe your page can crash, maybe you might have a lot of bugs or errors. Okay. So that is why we name this workshop as Learn by Doing. So when I do the codes here, maybe you can watch the recording and try by yourself. Try to do by yourself. Right? And if you have any blockers, any issues, you can always feel free to ask me. Okay? This is very important. As a programmer, you should try by yourself. Only then you can really understand in. Okay? So to set up this project, first we need to, okay, use React White. Yeah, I have already downloaded npm node.js. So if you want to know how to install Node, you can go to install Node.js. Okay, this is a package manager, right? React White is basically the environment. So you can go here and then install this Node.js. Okay, so one second, it's loading. My internet is slow. By the way, in our last week class, I thought I showed you Flowbit React, right? All right, so we won't be using Flowbit React, all right? We won't be using this Flowbit React. This is actually after the class, I tested few things using this Flowbit React. Actually, it's quite it's really new in Flowbit. So instead of using Flowbit React, we will just use the Flowbit. This is the most stable version. Yeah, we will be using this. This is the most stable version. Okay, the flow by React has a lot of restrictions, and I saw that it's quite complex and it's not really stable as well. So it's better to use this. This is really stable and easy to customize and all that. All right. So this React White, so we can download using this command. So, but you need to modify this a bit. Go to your command terminal, then make sure you are in this folder, right? Then change this view to React because we are using React framework, React library. Then we call this as we call as okay, learn by setting React. Okay. Am I visible? Sorry, am I audible? Hello? Sorry, my internet connection is quite unstable right now. Okay. Alright, sorry, where did I lost? Didn't realize for some time actually. Uh, Nampak? Can see my screen? Installation. Okay. The installation of okay, basically the same thing. I'm just doing setting up again. Alright. So basically we were setting up this React using Vite. Alright. So we were using this. Alright. Then this was the command that I used. Okay, make sure you change to React and change your project name. Alright. So practicing this. Alright. We already set up the boilerplate. Okay. For package manager, you can use npm yarn npm bun. Okay. Usually, even at my workplace, we are using this PNPM, PNPM. Even for my own projects, I use PNPM. PNPM is much faster compared to NPM, but still it's fine. NPM is quite common, and for learning purposes, that's completely fine to use any of it. Right. So today we will stick to NPM. All right. So, by the way, before I further continue, I'm still downloading. All right. Is my voice is clear? Am I lagging or breaking? Everything is good. Okay. If you have any issues, let me know. So we are done with, okay, we already done setting up the boilerplate using React. So this is the, it's running, okay, working well. Right. Okay, so next, you can see here, we have few files over here. You can see, you can go to package this and then you can see that they have a script. If you type run div, npm run div, then it will run the development. If you type npm run build, then once you complete, then you're ready to start deploying and you can build this, then you can deploy. All right. And you can check the dependencies in your project. So currently we have React and we have React Dome. So later we're gonna download. We're gonna set up Tailwind CSS. Okay, to set up Tailwind CSS, you can go to Flowbeat, go to Docs, Documentations, then to React. Okay, then we already done setting up the project. Okay, make sure you are in Learn by Doing. Yeah, this is our project folder. Okay, then Now you should install this npm install. You can just copy this whole thing and paste it here. So it's downloading. Tailwind CSS is inline CSS. Okay. So later I'll show you the differences between the normal CSS, inline, and also Tailwind CSS. Obviously, we can't go in deep because today's goal is to develop the corporate website. So if you really want a deep explanation and so on, then you can request for the workshop. Right. So look here. So now, once you install this Tailwind CSS, you'll have these extra files, which is Tailwind config, post country, and blah blah blah. All right. So go to your tailwind.config, then you can check for content. Then you just copy this line. Okay. You can actually reconfigure the template parts inside Tailwind. Right. Okay, then paste it inside this content. Okay, similar like summary. All right. Then you go to set up the Tailwind directory inside this file, index.css. Do we have index.css in source? Go to source and look for it. Yes, you have index.css. So you can delete everything here inside this index.css. You don't require it. And then, okay, now you just copy this and paste it. Paste these three things. Okay, this is just a warning you can just ignore. Alright. Then now we're already done with Tailwind. So if you want to check whether it's working, okay, we can delete this. This is actually the code for the page that you are seeing here. Okay, we can remove this. Okay, remove this, you can see. Oh, we already stopped running this, right? So let me rerun. npm run Tailwind. So you can see it's a blank page. So now we can do a simple this deep. Okay, and let me add a H1 saying hello world. All right, this is the very first thing that we do every time when we set up a project. Hello world. Okay, newborn baby is here. All right, then how we set up? Okay, now we can type class name. Then maybe we can make this as text. Okay, where you want to check all these predefined classes, you can go to Tailwind CSS, the actual Tailwind CSS documentation. Okay, then we can go to the, yeah, these are all the predef. You can see all the CSS here. So now I'm going to check for text. Look for text, font, value, text. Okay, so font size. Okay, I'm set a font size. So for font size, okay, usually in CSS we'll be using this font size. So usually in CSS, okay, we will use this instead of class name. We'll be typing style. Okay, then we'll be using this in like CSS. Maybe we will say this as a font size. Okay, font size. We will say as maybe 20 pixels. Okay, okay. Let's start with this. Okay, let's make it larger. Let's see. It is how we do in CSS. Imagine there's a lot more. Okay, display and blah 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 blah. Okay, it will take. Maybe we can set on the height. Can say this as maybe 100 VH. 100 VH means it's all screen. Then maybe we can set a color, background color. Okay, then we can call this as a blue maybe. So you can see, all right. However, this when we type line CSS, you can see that it's really long. But Tailwind CSS makes the life much easier. Okay, even when you understand Tailwind, okay, when you are used to Tailwind, okay, you will really love it. Right. You see here. So over here we they already predefined everything. Okay. But in but in Tailwind CSS they use RAM. Okay. So one RAM equals to into pixel will become 16 pixel. All right. Anyone typing? Okay. So what I want to do now is okay. Let's try text to Excel. Okay. So just now for CSS we use style, but for Tailwind CSS we use class name. So the predefined classes. So you can see it's smaller, so we can try maybe 5 hexa, which is 3 RAM. 3 RAM. So we can see 3 RAM is how many pixels. I'll also show you on how to write in pixels. 3 RAM to pixel. Right. Okay, the 3 RAM is like 48 pixel. Okay, so let's try 5 hexa. So no worries, you no need to reload by yourself. Okay, since we are using a React with it has got reloading. All right, it will immediately effect. All right, so let's say we change to LSM, which is small. You can see it immediately reload and changed. So that is why we really love React with. All right, okay. Then if you want to add color, okay, you can type PG. Okay, if you don't know the class names, you can go here and then we can see what is audible. Hello. Yes, am I audible now? You guys able to hear me? Okay. So I don't know where I got lost. Anyone? Where did I lost? Yeah, I haven't shared my screen. Thanks for reminding. Okay, did I share about background color? We are here right now. We are doing the background color. So were you till there? May I get your feedback? Not sure whether am I lagging or breaking, lost. Can I continue with the background? Okay, sorry, continue. Right. So we're gonna set background. Okay, you can see there's a lot of colors. So maybe just want to choose. You can also have customized colors, no problem. Okay, there are methods to do that. Okay, maybe we try with this. Okay, this hello. So you can just copy that and paste it here. Then you can see. Okay, then you want to have set the height. Okay, they have the height like 8. So you can see search here for the height and check for the predefined. The beginning maybe it's a hassle, all right, because you are not familiar with the class names, right? Once you're familiar with the class names, then it's super duper easy. Okay, they already have predefined, so I set it to, maybe we can go for like on 80%. Okay, we can use this. So, okay, so this is the file. Okay, so this is how basically you play around with the Tailwind CSS. So if Tailwind is working, right now it's time to install this. Oh, guys, am I audible? Am I lost? I think I have to check regularly. Okay, thanks. So now we'll continue. We are done with React, right? Okay. So this Tailwind CSS, we need it for fast references. All right, now we install this. We can open a new terminal and make sure you change to this project done by Tailwind. And then npm install flow bit React. Done. Then you can just copy paste this plugin. This is in Tailwind config. All right, go to this file and make sure you paste it as plugins. Where's plugins here? So here. All right. Then you go to content. Okay, you already have content. So what you should do is you can just put a comma, then continue with this line. Paste. All right. So we are done setting up. Let's try with one of the component from Flowbit. So we can go to maybe you can try with buttons, just easiest, right? So they already have all the codes here with the Tailwind. Okay, what you should do, maybe if you want to try with this red one, you can copy the first one. Okay, copy the code, then paste it here, right? Then make sure you change this class to class. Now you can go to your folder and then you can see. So it's already here. All right, obviously it's not working, but you can see the color changes when you hover. All right, so you can see this is the color when you hover. Maybe you want to change to yellow. Yeah, can. Change to yellow 200. So now you see when I hover, change to hello. Okay, then you can also see that there's a ring when we focus. All right, then it's all that. Okay, at the end, why we love Flowbit is that, especially when it comes to they already have predefined codes. Okay, like you don't need to code from scratch. Okay, so your development will be really faster, right? You can save a lot of time, and it's also easy to maintain, especially when you don't have a design system. All right, if you see in my current job, all right, in current job, we have a designer design team, and they have their own design system. So that is why we are using CSS. Okay, we are using pure module CSS. All right. Hello, am I audible? Okay, just thumbs up, guys. Okay, sometimes the Discord is making some noise, so I'm not sure whether I'm lost or not. All right. So, in my actual company, I mean, the current working company, they are using Malaysia because we have separate design, our own design systems to follow. So to have like Only CSS, like pure CSS, is easier because we can easily customize it. Obviously, we can use this tailwind. In one of our project, we have used tailwind, but then in most of the parts, it's like from scratch. Okay, it's customized, so it's not really necessary to use tailwind CSS. We can use pure CSS. All right, but then when you're alone, when you're doing freelancing, when you're in a small team, or when you wanna like you want to use tags and what else? You want to use inline CSS. Okay, tailoring CSS is the best. Okay, so really easy to maintain, and you even see when for the duck when you want to do responsive website, and also when you want to like have themes like duck theme. This is like duck theme. This is the you can see dark mode, light mode. All right. So how you define the colors for the dark mode? Use this dark. So you can see in our project we have this dark. Yeah. Okay, so if you want to like set the theme to dark and light or whatever, then you can use that. But for our project, we are not using that, so we can delete all the dark. So search. Okay, I told you right. The flow bit is actually like they have already like made some ready made. Then you can customize it as per your requirement. You can give it for this. So you can see now. Right. So this is how you use your flow by just copy and paste and modify it according to your designs or requirements. Okay. So now let's delete this. What we're gonna do now is we're done setting up. Okay. All right, class. Let me start recording. So this is so far what we have done is actually a recap of what we did in our last class. All right. So from now onwards, we're gonna start developing navigation bar, then download the React scroll and do the navigation. We'll develop the pages as well. We will try to develop as much as we can today. Okay. I'll try my best to finish before 11. Okay. I estimated today's class will be like less than 2 hours. Okay. We will try to finish by before 11 before 11 p.m. Alright, and the balance will be covered in the next class, which is on Friday, 8:30 p.m., not 9 p.m., 8:30 p.m. Right? So let's begin the navigation part. Right. Before this, okay, first let's set up these folders. All right. So first we need to add the components. So this is where we have done all the components. Then we need what? We need layouts. Okay, we can create another folder here. Layouts. Okay. We can say that layout is in simple sentence, we can say that layout is like a combine like two components together. Okay, later we'll see. First, let's create a component which is navbar. So navbar dot jsx. Then we need another folder which is footer dot jsx. Okay. Today, what we're gonna develop is something like this. Let me show you the sample. 1 second, I'm gonna try to replicate the design. Yeah, it's on my phone, so let me share the link. In a few seconds. Huh? Right. So we're gonna develop something like this. I got this from online. Okay, this is like basic. This is what we'll be doing. Obviously, it has some animations, so we won't be doing all these animations. All right, but we'll be doing this navigation bar, this uh, words, this hero section. Then we'll be having this simple explanation about the team services, and finally the contact form. Okay. Most probably we'll cover this content next class. We'll try to tell all this about services and also this hero section navigation part, and we need footer. Okay, continue this. All right. Hey guys, I'm still in the class, right? I'm not lost, right? If yes, thumbs up. Send thumbs up. All right. So I can see a lot of thumbs up. Fantastic. So far, any questions, guys? Any questions? Anything that you'd like to ask before I further continue? If yes, you can type. Okay. All right. So let me continue. Okay. This is my file. First, we- how to set up this. Okay, I don't have this thing. What we need is obviously we don't use. I used to have like RF, then it will like get it, but I don't have an extension in this laptop. So constant, then you can say okay, and okay, just okay, this is a bit different. Okay, I'm so used to this. Okay, then export for okay, yeah, all right. Um, oh, cool. Okay, this is how you set up. Then, all right. So this is the nav bar. Then we can just say we can return. Okay. All right. Mm, this is how you set up. Let me copy paste this for the footer as well. Then change this to footer. All right. Now let's go. This empty means like it's a special case in we call this as fragment. Okay, it's nothing because in React we need to have one parent, okay? Multiple tags, multiple like we need to like gather everything into one. All right. So we could have a parent node. Okay, so now what I want to do is just say hello first. Okay, once hello from that bar, and then copy this whole thing here and then paste it. So this is footer. Okay. So now we need to check this. We already have F1 and footer, so we call this an app. So how do you call this? We can remove this one. Then NAVBAR, so automatically you can see we have this component. We can just import and use it. Okay, then we call footer. You can see here. Mhm. You can see that we already have this code. It's working, it's fine. But then what we want to do is that we make this as a layout so that it's visible. We can add the contents in between. Alright, so what we should do is that we can go to layout, it can name it as page layouts. Okay, okay, as right. Then we can just copy this whole thing, paste it here, and change this to page layout. So now you can see component is like a small part. Then we are multiple making together, making like a Lego. So we're creating layouts using multiple components. So you can import nav bar like just now. Then we can import footer. Okay, so we have a layout. But wait, let me remove this thing. Oops, when I remove this, then I import page layout, and these. Oh, I haven't import. Let me import. Let me check. Oh, yeah, I know. I got page layout. You can see here. Then it's automatically imported. Then get done. So now I refresh. Oh my God. Um, check. Oh, I haven't import this. Okay. Okay. So now it's visible. So what you want to do is that you want to show all the content including this because hashtag will be always at top and footer will be always at bottom, right? So you call this as children. Okay. Then we have a prop called children. So we will import all the pages. We will put all the pages as a children like this. Right now. Okay, we have a page layout. So we need to open and close that. Okay. So whatever component that you put here will become a prop children. And then it will be inserted here in between. For example, let's create a page. So let me have another folder called that. Called as not. It's not pages. Okay, the pages that we like to make. We home dot sex. Then we want to name another one, which is about sex. Other one, services dot jsx. Then finally contact.jsx. Okay, so home, let me copy. See, there's an extension, maybe next time I'll try to set it up. Yeah, so hard. We don't call this an expression, we call it a not abbreviation. I don't know if it's have to check. So this would be phone as well. It is open, it is secure, it is secure, it is inside. And this is the very safe. Actually, if I'm too fast, you can let me know. If you have any questions, you can stop me anytime and ask them. Okay? So now, I like to call this home. Okay, type home. Okay, something important. Then we call about. Okay, then we call services. Then we call contact. Okay, now you can see everything is, this whole thing is replaced with, okay, is replaced here at the children. So that is why you can see, say, oh, these all are not important. Wow, these services contact. Let's see. So now again you see the nav bar, put at the bottom, and in between here are the similar components. We have all the components. All right. So there we have got in page layouts. We have the front footer, top and bottom, and in between that we have the children. So we follow these one about services contact. From about services contact. Okay, is it clear? So far, any questions? Any questions? What? Okay, if it's good to go, you can type 333. It's good. Okay, let me continue. So now our goal is to build this navigation bar. Okay, we then we develop the zero. Okay, quite easy, no issues. So for the navigation bar, no need to worry. We already have the component in Flowbit. So Flowbit. Mm, yeah, nav bar. Go to nav bar. Then we have multiple designs here. So basically, we need this button, but then we need this design, which is this. Okay, you can see. All right, just we need to add this later. So we can customize, no issues. But as a draft, we can copy this whole thing, then go to your nav bar and its navigation bar. All right, I will close all the others. So this is the navigation bar, right? I'm going to paste it here. So then now let's see what happens. Okay, we can see that. However, when it comes to React, we need to use class name. So what you can do, you can Control F or Command F, type class, okay, then replace it with class name. Enter, 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 enter. Okay, so now we can see that we have it. So what are we have a home about services contact. Okay, okay, we already done navigation bar. All right, so we need to replace all this. We don't need this pricing. So let's remove this pricing. Where is the pricing? Mm, okay, it's here. So you can see in the list, we can remove this item. Mm. Then you can see here what we require. So now, if in case you want to change this logo, we can change. Maybe I want this logo. Let me check. Okay, I have the repo. Let me on the repo to get the assets. Okay, then I just want to get this repo. Okay, you can access to this link. I can copy and paste. You can get this. Don't copy the code. Okay, instead use the code as reference, and can download all the assets. You can go to the source and get these assets. Just, oh, I want the, I don't know which one is this I know image. SVG. Let me check. This is MLT. Which is the logo. I don't know. I think I have to. Let me randomly download. Or SVG heroes. Mm, so let me check in the source code what you used. You can go to the component. You can go to the navigation bar. In this next bar. So here, let me check. We used. This is that. Okay. You can check. This is MLD, right? Oh, you use this text. Okay, you can copy this part. It's H1 here. You can use it. No issues. So what I can do is that instead of using this image, is this. And let's bring. Yeah, we got it. All right. All right. Then we should change this link to later. We can do this. Okay. This is clickable, okay, because this is inside this attribute tag. So we can remove this image. Okay, we don't require that. Or instead, we can just delete. Okay, because we are trying to replicate this page. All right. So if you want to add the image as a logo, then you can use this image. Okay, and you want to make it clickable, then you use these attribute tags. All right. For now, we are using. All right. Then this is the link that I'm using for. Sorry, this is what we are trying to replicate. Next, let's continue. So we have about services portfolio contact. So they don't have home. So what we should do is we can leave it. We can have home, no issues. Okay, we're not 100% cloning. We are modifying this. Next, what do you want to do? Let's do add this button. Okay, let's add the button. So how to add a button? You can actually go to these buttons, then add this as an item. All right. Or if you want to try something, if you want to refer to this the previous one, you can refer. You can see this. Okay. Then you can see they have the button. Okay. Get started. Right. That is good. And, yeah. Where is the button? So this is the button, but this is something else. Oh yeah. So you can see they have a get started button here. Okay, you can copy this. Then we can paste it. We can add as an item. What we can do is that I can add another time. And then paste this button here. Okay, basically they have reversed the arrangement. That is, but in our case, not necessary. We already have it. But then you see, this is a bit downwards, right? So what we can do is we need to adjust the size. We can use this. Okay, later. All right. So now we need to make it in the same like the center. What we can do is my audible. If for image, okay, meaning for the image, the format can be SVG, PNG, okay, depending on your designer or what you prefer. Usually I prefer SVG, yeah, okay. If you don't get SVG, then you can use PNG, no issues. So next is we need to make contents normal. No. Actually, we just need to use this thing, but we should use the pros. Okay, what I want to do is that I want to use Flexbox, okay, to make this arrangement to the center. So where is our, you can see this is the logo. Okay, we are not gonna do this. Basically, if you see, when we make it smaller, we have a button, but we're not gonna develop this. So we can remove. Basically, when you're using a in the phone, okay, you may like responsive. So when you click these, they can have a drop down there, they can choose one. Today we're not gonna do that. Remove it. Then okay, this part is done. This is done. The logo is done. So you want to do play around with this. What we want to do is you see okay, flex call. Okay, MD is the breakpoint. So what will be the padding for when they are in like tab size? Can remove all the dark. Can do that later. For now, I want to play around with lights. Make it center the flex call. Okay, let me try this. This flex. Okay, flex. If I want not center, then dark flex item center. Mm, try again. Try. Sometimes it's hard. We try one by one. Okay, so item center. See, yeah, when I remove this, okay, it moved upward. You see, this button is more downward, and then this one is up. So when I add this, these items, okay, you can see now it's aligned. All right. Okay, so next we want to develop this home page now. Okay, let's settle this footer. This is also easy. We can go to this. This navigation bar is done from now. Later we can modify. So we have footer. We go to footer F. Footer. Okay. So we can go for a simple footer. Okay, we can try this. Okay, we can use this footer. And paste. All right. Copy and paste. Then you can see. We can change these to. We can call this as what? Okay, okay, wait, okay. Then we can this is 24. Then we have what about F home, something home, how resource. Okay. However, you see here, oh, okay, so we have the space now. But then it's like a bit awkward, right? With the shader and all that. I want to make it explain similar like this navigation bar, plain one. So what we can do is that you can see, you can remove the shader. Now it's not visible. This rounder is also not necessary. Okay. So basically what happened is that if let's say if you have a theme, dark theme, it will become gray color. Now it's white, right? So but we are not doing the themes. So you can remove all the dark. So you can control F dark. Okay. When you copy the predefined, this is one of some things that you need to refactor your code. Okay, we don't have any dark. So we add few in see we have a lot. You start from the top, remove these. You see all these dark Hello, hello. Am I audible now? Okay, thanks. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Check it, whether it's okay or not. So is my screen visible? Okay, fantastic. Let me continue. So right now we are setting up these containers. Okay, why there's an error? Let me check. Okay, and let's do further content. For containers, wherever you give the containers, you can see, okay, this big change. Okay, this is, okay, you want to see the colors and the codes, you can go here and then search for, okay, background colors or colors. It's just simply type colors to see all the colors. You can see the colors here. If you type BG, background color, you can see here the colors. So it's a different color now. Okay, green 200. Uh, now I think containers in different colors. All right. Okay, so we have like this. Actually, this is one section, second section. Okay, so similar like that. Yeah, yeah. We have sections. Right. So now we want to do develop this part. So we need this image, right? So let's get this image. So where is the first file of the component? We go to the hero, then find which SVG file we used and check. basically use this. And then we just reduce this. Okay, now mind. We check some. We get some images here. I believe this is the one. So I can download this. Okay, so what I want to do is, okay, I want to name this as delete this one. I'll put inside my assets. So I can call these as images. If you have icons, you can put icons. So put it inside images. It's okay. Oh my god, I don't have the previous system. Alright. Now let's try and see. We just image. Okay. Not sure whether. One second. One second. Import. Alright. Okay. Video. Yes. It's not showing. Not sure. It is show. And then let me copy this over to my. Okay, never mind. What I can do is that page layout. Just page layout. Okay. Right. So now, what we can do is that we can just randomly download an image from there. And then I'm searching for some images. Mm, okay, maybe like this. So this one. We can also download PNG. Alama. Logging. I use one website. I forgot the name. Oh, maybe. repeat. Nature plus let me try this. Hmm, it's okay if it says we can also directly import, but it's better to download. It will be much better. But unfortunately, no. In my mind, it's fine. Mm, we have this. So what we want to do now is, if you see in this, the image is on the right and the words are on the left. So what we should do is we should play around with flex. So I'm going to create this model. I want to discuss the container and put it inside. This is right. And then I want to type uh, paragraph. I'll just test it. You just test. Right. Am I audible? Everything okay? No thumbs up. Everything is okay. Cool, cool. So, right class name. Then type flex. Flex is flex box. So if you know about flex, CSS, there is two things, flex or grid. Okay, so I usually use flex. Then we need to set the flex. So you can see the flex direction. Okay, this is flex, right? Then the flex direction is I will use flex. So flex will mean like in this, it will arrange every div or whatever. Okay, in row direction. Okay, if you want a column, then you should use flex column. So you can see here. Uh, I think I have to adjust the height a bit. Its height should be maybe 100. This bit better. So maybe just 100. All right. So let me move to 2. However, if you see, this is in the row. Okay, this part we can see here clearly. Okay, this part is okay. You can see this part is on the left and this one is on the right. However, I want to make this like to stretch this like 50-50. So what you can do is that you can use flex one. What is the flex? So if flex one. So flex one makes this. Okay, you can see that this flex. Where is flex one? Flex one allows the flex to grow and shrink as needed. So it will. Can just put one. Okay, I think I could make all principal accordion. This is yeah flex then flex okay. This is flex one. You have to put these items as flex one. So now you can see it's 50-50. You can see the container. Okay. So what if you want to make it to the center? You can see here this item is at the center, right? So you okay. Okay, you can see that this is at the center. So you can see this is basically at the center. So what we can do is we go here, 10, Is flexible, right? We can set it as justify in justify content. Justify content moves the item from in between left to right if it's row, if flex column, it will move up and down. So justify content, we can do as justify center. I think it's already justify center now by default. All right, then we can type item center. Item center moves from top to bottom if it's flex row. If it's flex column, this item center is from left to right. So now you can see it's at the center. All right. So what I want to do is I want to make this image uh, image, how this is sticking to the top. What I will do is I just put this thing, okay, and copy this, put it here. And I can play around. So this is the two, let me test this first. What I need to do is speed as button, setting. So you can actually play around here. It's better to set off the height to maybe something like this. Uh, no problem. We can do this here. What we can do is this should be 100%. The height should be follow the container size. Height should be this is 85 h, right? So we can use the default. Okay, so right, that doesn't matter. We try how to move this. Okay, that is some code. In footer, we haven't changed this class. That is why it's showing error. Fix the flashing. There's an error, so we haven't changed anything. Which one? Yes. Okay, I think it's fine. Ask me where is this? Huh? Check there's some class. If I change something to class mode, mm, figuring out the error. Hmm. Okay, now we leave it alone. Okay, now we change this to white background. Okay, we don't need this. All right, so it looks better. And this is at the center. Okay, so now you want to copy the text in this bespoke software solution. Blah. So copy this. Okay, we can also put a div here. Okay, that is none. And put this here and then put this as a span. Later we can okay, move this. Then what else is this? Okay, so we want to modify this to what? This is same with this one. So we can go to the left bar. We can check because we are using text at left bar is the input part, right? So we can move this. This is basically telling the font to be extra bold and the size is 4XL and the color is text blue 900. Alright, those things. Yeah. So we can do this. We can make this right. I think this is the issue. Um, This thing, this is okay. Yes. Adding wing, adding top is adding top. So if you are wondering what is PT for, this is basically adding top. So you can check adding. So you can see this is P, PX is like left and right, then PY is top and bottom. Let's say on the F is PY. Yeah. Instead of the span, I just use default. So, yeah, I can do that. This should be what don't know what is the size and all that. We can actually use this. We can see they use like Excel on semiboard. We can copy this. You can see we got it. Okay, so we have this. Then we want it to be at this right hand side. So what we can do is flex color. And we should be justify item start. not working, so justify. It's not reflecting. Because maybe we are using your. Oh, that's fine. We check the flags again. So what I want to do is this is fine, this is fine. We check the hmm. The way he developed it to be different. And we use this. Um, oh, okay. It's supposed to work. Then why? There's a charging flag. Okay, this should be here. And that's it. And doing this exactly this, then I wonder what happened. We can try it. Also, that's architecture and stuff. Let's try them. This text alignment, text alignment, okay, text. Oh, okay. Alright, so now it's fine. Everybody. So this is how you can know how to debug and solve an issue. So you can use this inspect and you can try and find it out. Okay. Next is okay. We want to let me add this. So we have a better gaps. Then okay, let's add this button similar like this. So we can go to then here the first one, copy, and there is the button. Okay, remove all this darker. Okay, where's the dark? Oh, we should be class. Oh, that's that. So we have what is with full line. So maybe we can set a width. So to set a width, we use what? Can set here. Okay, width. So I just want to add in uh yeah, I think like this. This is so small, so maybe I could change the sizes. Okay. Yeah, that is not a big one. Kind of get started. Then we need to change the label to what? So maybe we can say contact us. Okay. Change it to contact us. So contact us. All right. So when you click this, it should scroll down to contact. So how to do the scroll? Okay. So what we can do is we can download the React Scroll library. Okay. So what you can do, copy this and download this. You check all your packages here. So far we have flow by yeah, Tom React Scroll. Okay, it's downloaded. You can see the version number here. All right. So now go to React Scroll. You can see once you install, what you should do is you can use this link. Okay, but before that, let's have a name. You see, to link, we use this link. This is basically more like this A attribute and then HR here. Okay, similar like that. It's link and then this is the URL. So basically, this should be same as the element name. Okay, so let's try. Name this as home. So okay, I want to name this as about. Okay, let's try this too. What you want to do is where is the map bar? Okay, then we change this link. We remove this thing. Okay, so you can see that we already import. Okay, then change these to two. Then this is four. Then this one link. This is two. Uh, This should be same as this name. Right? Yes. So when I click about, see it moves down from here, from here. But then it's not smooth, right? So you can add these properties. You can see that they have a few properties like smooth. Okay, you can use this smooth to make sure it's smooth. When I click home, it moves. All right. I click home, it is here. Out. Okay. So now, uh, so now you move to about. I don't want to move this about down since almost my home is this. So what I will do is move it to maybe click home, it stays here. And okay, so what let's do for services. Name. So if I click services, Oh, but we haven't linked yet at the far. So copy this thing. And we need this root. This right, get started. So we can say that this get started is linking to what? We can add a link. So basically this get started linking to contact. We are wrapping this link. We are wrapping the whole button with the link. Hmm. Okay, then contact. Just to contact us. Okay, we need to link this as well. So this is at home. So we can see this is contact. So we wrap this button with the link. So we got info that make to repeat. Click contact. Boom. Alright. So we have the navigation. So navigation. Alright. Next. Okay, now what's the issue here? What we can do is, let me try whether I can do this. No, it's not working. Maybe we can have maybe we can have this. Let me try whether we can add this function and button. Okay, so we link this to this click. It's not working. That's not how we do. I'll just take something. Not the link here. Yeah. Button. Then click. I think this should be the most better way. Grab the button with the link. Why why this is so long? Okay, we're supposed to click. Only then it should move. So let me check. Let me let's inspect this one. So basically this is because the link, the size of the link. So what we can do is we can count this whole thing. Yes, I think should be better. But still, we need to set the link size. So class name, now read 1236 of it. So we can put it. Okay, we speak content. Does this have speak content for the
So we can say, let me try. Uh, which content, which content in, okay, which fit content, yeah, content in, yeah. Oh, okay, WC. Uh, so we can make this. Now, when we click, it's done. So, okay, so now it's fine. Alright, guys. So far, is it clear? Is it clear? Any doubts? Do you understand how to play around with this tailoring set using flex boxes, and how to create butter, how to create this React scroll? If you're if it's clear, then you can type maybe 333. If you have doubts, you feel free to ask. I can use this NID to train a letter. But then there'll be copyright issue. What I can do is go to file. You can change this to train letter. Okay. So, but then if you see there is um, padding. So I can use this padding here. We can have some padding so that it's aligned with this that is padding for. So there is my home, then I can set some padding here. For P1. So both left and right will be left padding. That should be PX, sorry. PY is not in there. So if you want to apply this padding for all, so you can go to theme. Okay, you can go here if you want to apply for all containers. All right. You can go to theme, then you can see here. We already have an example. What you can do. Okay, this is the container, right? So you can see that how we can set. So just you can copy this. So when you use container, this you can basically modify. So you have container. Whenever you use this container, okay, it will apply this. So basically, what are we doing is that we're applying padding, padding left, which is uh, padding left, which is maybe how many rams? So the form was four times 1 gram equals to 16. So 4 times 64 pixels. So we can type 64 pixels. So we can do the same for the height. So you can see, and I remove this form, still the same. Right now, right line. Yeah. So now it's like that. Let me check. Huh? So this is container, right? Okay, we use this brand instead. Okay, we use brand only for not affected. Let me check. Definitely. This is a container, right? So where is the coding? We applied it globally, but maybe check. When we use padding, it's working. Maybe I can just use this one. Uh, yes, how much time? You can just put it here for okay, done. It's just the same thing. All right. So now, when we do the about, it's similar like this contact. All right. So check the last part for today about. Okay. About. So about is something like this. This is using the picture as a you know, yes, you can copy just like that. Okay then. So what you want to do is that you can copy this whole thing. Okay. It's familiar, right? But then we just need to switch the position of the image. And this is a bit like a bit closer compared to this. So we can modify, no problem. What we can do is that, okay, let me teach from scratch. Okay, so we have two boxes, one, and then this is the second one. So let's create that one big box. Okay, inside this box we have two boxes. All right, and this box, this is flex row. Mm, these two boxes, the first box is for the image, second box is for this content. So this is flex row, basically the way you want to arrange these boxes. So you have to arrange as a row, right? So okay, done. And let's call the image. So we can copy this. Okay, so we want to change this, like copy image address. So all of we need to use flex one to make this 50-50. flex 1, so the other one should be class name flex 1. So it will be like 50-50 of the, this is 50%, this is 50%. Okay, so then we want to um, enter. This is by default center, so we just need to apply this by items, item, item. Let me check how I did for this one. Okay, we can do this. So now we focus on okay, it is a bit smaller. Uh, and just speak to the person immediately. So, okay, so what I do is yes, you can do be the same. Okay, so, hmm, okay, so we can do that. Now, now we can just do first. Let me check. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. What I want to do is we want to add some padding. Okay. Uh, this item is at center. Then I want this to be now I want this content, right? The content should be here. Which one? Which is this. Okay, so we can follow this path. We can go to home. We can see multiple gifts. So copy this and paste it here. We can just paste. This time should be dinner is done. So this one is done. Okay, we don't need this. So 10. So now we're working on this part. Let's check. We, all right. So now what we want to do is I just set the week. Okay. P, P left. So how to set P left? Padding left. So what I'm trying to do is that if you see here, it's not going to the end. Okay, it has some size. So what we can do is that we can check here how they have set. You can see they have MY4. Yes, we are using MY4. So we can add on air conditioner. Yeah, we can adjust this at the end. Mm, this here. And nice. That's basically for top and bottom, right? So we can put it here then. That's not a nice as well. Okay. Right. So we have some paddings here. So let me remove this color. So what we need to do is these two. And this shouldn't be extra bold, just pull. Use this. Let me check. 3 extra number. Yeah, correct. Okay, then need to use H3, that's fine. We need this. Let's copy this. This is similar, right? Just that the color is 600. It is 600. Okay, so on is for example texture. Okay, and what we should do is copy this quadrant. But then if you see here, the effort, what we can do is we can add breakpoint. We can add the gap between these two to be big bigger. So what we can do is we can add one. Okay, so we are done with the about page. So you see when click about, so right. So if you need this button, the same concept. Okay, but I don't think so. That's fine since we already have a button here. Okay, then I think it's already fine for this two. All right. So another one is that for footer. You haven't complete for footer. When you click this footer, it should scroll. Oh, no, we haven't done that. So what we can do, we can go to the footer and complete the link. So what we can do is let's take this link to and this to so this is basically the Mm, okay, let me take this. Uh, Two, and eight, two, resource, two, out, left, two. There's an error. Set name is not defined. Okay. So if you go to left file, you can copy this. This is there. Okay, it's done. Now when I click home, now click. Oh, okay. So when I click this, we should go to scroll top. So we can go to React scroll. Mm, let me check how they did for scroll top. Yeah, so we can also use this method on the top. There is a method to do using React scroll. So I'm checking this. Also, you can just check. And you need the code block. So let me try this method. Mm, Go to top. Then what we can do is this is at the top, right? So instead of one, two, let me define this function also. Okay, so we need this code. So go to top. Fine. It's ready. When I click this, goes out. All right. So I click about, go to about. So, but it's not smooth scroll, so you can change to smooth scroll. That is left bar. Yes. This, this, because contact. Okay. Right, guys. The balance will be covered, which is the services and also contact. So basically, the services will be the card. Okay, we can use the card from this component. Basically, you can see here we have cards. Okay, we can use this something like this card, right? Then we'll be covering the contact page. Okay, my next class. So far, anything that you'd like to ask? Come on, for sure you should have some questions. Nobody can understand everything in just one go. You will know, right? Please try this by yourself, alright? Okay, later I'll upload, if possible, I'll upload all the recordings. Okay, try by yourself, and then I'm sure you'll have a lot of blockers, questions. You can Google and try to get the answer. If you still don't understand or still can't find it, figure it out, you can always feel free to contact me through Discord, right? Or you can also ask in the next class. Okay. So if everything is okay, come on, we can type